Alright, I just wanted to give a walk around for this teardrop that is custom made, built in the spring of 2014 by me and my two little girls. And just want to give you a run through of some of the pluses and the minuses so that you can be aware of them. I don't want any kind of surprises. I wouldn't want it if I was on the end of wanting to buy something like this. The biggest problem that I have on this right now, start with the bad and end with the good, is that there is a little bit of water damage along the edges, and I'll show you a way that if you so choose you can fix those problems. But as you can see down here, it was tarped, but a lot of the rain would hit the ground here and then splash back up against here, and it caused some water damage. It is mostly superficial. It's just the laminate that's on that. It's I think a red oak poplar, and there's a little bit there. There's a little bit there, and then along the side up in here, there's some of that too. Also, you can tell right here, if I can get the lighting right. Of course, the paint needs to be repainted, but that's not a big deal. Some custom lights that I put together. They do work. They're interesting, to say the least. That's just the way I felt like doing. As you can see here, this side was just like the other side, and I actually put down a trim to kind of cover up that problem, and works fine. If you decide that you want to trim out all of this, you won't even see that superficial water damage from before. The main thing is that it needs to be varnished with several coats, and actually the best thing to do is to put a resin over it, but I just never got around to doing it. I had a time crunch for why I needed it, and I used it and it was great, but now I want to kind of pass the torch. Some more of that water damage up in here. That's just that comes right off. So like I said, if you trim it up, not a problem. A new jack. Now let's look in the inside, and I'll tell you some of the good things and a couple bad things. Is that everything you see in here comes with it. I took off this panel, which hides this right here, and what this is the electronics. Of course, all the electronics comes with this. We have a trickle charger down here. Trickles a marine grade battery, and then through a converter, which comes right up to here. And this runs, all that runs these three items, two switches and a 120 volt. Now this 120 volt will not run the air conditioning. That battery will not run the air conditioning. But it will run, say, a phone charger, a small fan, things like that, radio. These control the lights. This is the inside light. Push the button, turns on. And this one you won't see because it's light, but this one works fine too. Call that the porch light. And these can be left on for up to 3 days on a full charge, which is 12 hours. Now, this trailer is actually a little bit wider than a normal teardrop that you would purchase. It's approximately, I can't remember the exact size, but it actually fits a queen size bed mattress, no problem. There's two singles in here, and there's a good 4-inch gap over there, so you can actually kind of get a idea of that. Also, what comes with this is a brand new air conditioning, which cools this thing off really quick. Small space, and it's 19-inch screen TV. I did not want to have a huge kitchen off the back that opens up like you see on most teardrops, because I wanted to make sure I had plenty of room. And we got two big cabinets underneath. You can see there's some more storage underneath there. Got some, my wife calls them tacky, but they these little curtains, and that's just to give you privacy, because when you're at the campgrounds, they can see in at night because of the light, and you want to make sure that they can't. Of course, it comes with the mattresses, it comes with the TV, it comes with the brand new air conditioning. The only issues that we have inside is, one, you can see that there has been a leak right there. all you have to do with that is you just need to caulk on the outside right here along that edge, and that will do it good justice. Also along the top where the what is it, fiberglass reinforced plastic, the top of it where it meets the edge, if you could get that weatherproof better, be less leaking. And then what caused this was one really big storm. It was a microburst, and it caused a good bit of damage. When I say damage, it means it just leaked. There's nothing wrong with it. I never stained the inside. I left it natural just because me and my allergies, I did not want to have to contend with fumes of stain or paint, so I left it natural, which is fine. There's another 120, and that one you can run anything off of because that comes from if you're plugged in on the outside. TV does not come with a DVD player, but all you gotta do, there's an HDMI hookup already for you in this cabinet right here. So that's the good things and the bad things. I dearly love this trailer. I've gone out in it several times. My girls, they love it, but I feel like I need to kind of let someone else enjoy it because I do not have a proper place to store it. And like if you do teardrops, most of them cannot be left out, especially custom ones, woodies, cannot be left out to the elements, even if it does have a tarp over them. Finally, all you do is right here, there's a 120 cord. You just hook it up to an outlet. You got about 50 feet, and you let that charge for 12 hours. You have lights for 12 hours, up to 24 hours. If you have it directly hooked and say at a campground, then you can run the AC, the TV, everything off of this one plug. Anyways, I hope you consider purchasing this. If not, that's fine. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to give me an email. Email is gamecocks, that's GAMECOCKS @gmail.com. Thank you very much.